Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we finally finished the martial arts competition, by pretty much using Chaos Brand on everyone. Yeah, for as much as that event is hyped up in the game, it's kind of silly how easily that one spell can just trivialize most of it. I'm planning on doing some extras for this game, and I think during those, I might show some fairer fights with the respective combatants. Olivier also got extremely disappointed by not getting to go to this fancy party. Well, you know what they say about stupid games and stupid prizes. So, off camera, I went ahead and got some new equipment. Now everyone has a shield coat and composites for shoes. I didn't get any new quartz because I don't really need that much right now. The main ones I need are just EP Cut 3 and an Action 3 for Zin. And shockingly enough, I still don't have enough Time Sepith for those. There is one more thing I wanted to actually show, which is that we still haven't tried this Booyah Base. Particularly the Booyah Base. Somehow, the act of eating it fired off long-hidden neurons in the brain, teaching you the recipe for Booyah Base. I forget if that's the only time that they actually hang a lampshade on that, but yeah, we have a new recipe. And so far, it's our second best one. Heals 1500 HP and an unspecified amount of CP. So, I forget if we actually need to talk to the Bracer Guild. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to take them in another fight, though. Oh, there will be another fight, thanks to my power of saving and loading. So, your third influence. I believe that secret third influence starts with Chaos and ends with Brand. Anyway, I think we can move on. Let's go party. Nothing we need to do here, right? Yeah, the north block of Gransel is like almost pointless. It's hardly used for anything. Alright, castle. We actually get to visit it this time. Oh, are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. It's okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey. Hi there. We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. What? It's a giant! See, right here, written invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you were cordially invited to a dinner party. Oh, okay, you guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? You got it. We greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Ah, well, that's a pity. No matter, please go on in. Now entering Zin and Company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate. Wow. It's like the Haken Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. I'll bet it's more solid, too, since it's the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Grancel Castle. Go right on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. Whoa! You can say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the Old Kingdom here. How exactly do you feel traditions and rules of the Old Kingdoms in? Another hidden martial artist skill? Welcome to Grancel Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Captain Amalthea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we come at the invitation of the good Duke. And, you are? Pardon me. I am Captain Canone Amalthea of the Intelligence Division, head of Grancel Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to Grancel. We never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see. That's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the heck's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now, we must show you to your rooms. Shay, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs. But do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. Now that is one fine woman. She's not your type, Zin. I hate to say this, Zin, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think that might just be his favorite type of woman. I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers, so to speak. Ogres have layers, Amalthea has layers. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! Oh, sorry about that. You're supposed to show us to our room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Shay, a maid here at the castle. I will be at your service this evening from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us the room, then? Certainly, it's on the second floor. I wonder how big Zin actually is. I mean, his sprite is definitely noticeably bigger than anyone else's in the game. I don't know if we ever get exact measurements, though. Oh, wow! Get a load of that chandelier! Talk about classy! Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh no. It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? She's antsy. This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay. Pardon us. So how much do you want to bet that Olivier's going to find a way to sneak out and go to the party anyway? Holy Strigas! I never imagined we'd ever stay in a place like this. Nice, this will make a good story for later. I believe there is still some time before the party. You're free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the Queen resides. It is a small palace of sorts, built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Grancel from during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room and also the treasury, I believe. The royal guard room. I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all that terrorist stuff. Yes. The intelligence division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who were invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then. Hey Zin? We want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. We'll be back in time for the party. Huh, it must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me, I'm going to kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that we have to talk to the head maid, Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the other invitees, too. We likely know most of them. Time for some exploration. What? Did I press the wrong button? Oh, I had my hand on the wrong place. Okay. What are those people at the Intelligence Division up to? Taking important documents without official permission? Okay, so he's nobody important. There's our room. Just go down the line, I suppose. Hey, it's Mayor Maybell. Mayor Maybell? And Lila. Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor? Hey, wait, you were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have cancelled my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am. But that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet with everything else going on. What is Duke Dunan thinking? Duke Dunan? Thinking? Perish the thought. That captain was so stubborn about inviting me, too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Amalthea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dared not refuse her request. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that AT delay. Don't want her to inflict that on you. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from the Hawken Gate? The General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at this banquet tonight. But I guess he couldn't pull himself away. That's not suspicious at all. What do you think about all of this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this... Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there might still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to Bose post-haste. Yeah, like I said, perfect terrorist opportunity. Why do I keep doing that? Next. And more hallways. So wait, is this the throne room? Because nobody was stopping us from going in it or anything. Might take a while to explore this place. Okay, empty room. Just follow the left walls. Do another empty room. Well, there's the garden terrace. At least I assume that's what it is. Oh wow, check that out. This must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town too. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do. I assume there's nothing to be gained from going exploring up here, but just to check. Well, now that's kind of a pointless red carpet. I guess that's where the Queen can give speeches from? Oh, this must be the royal keep. Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests of the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. But for the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you've got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it would be amazing if she were to even take notice of us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey. The princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you. Might I inquire as to what's going on here? Madam, we didn't know you were back already. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I'll be returning to the maid quarters. And who are our guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of a Bracer's social standing would ever be invited here. A Bracer's social standing? Such discourtesy! You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle? No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that. Understood. Wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. But madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the Colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I am terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surroundings are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? Alright. That's fine, we'll do as you ask. I apologize, we weren't trying to cause any trouble. Fine then, just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I am the head maid of Grancel Castle, and I oversee all of the housekeeping duties. Aha. You had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. I know this handwriting. You see? We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty. Wow, apparently I can't talk. Correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we can try later, but... No, it's not an issue. But those special ops men have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the Professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I'd really rather speak to her face-to-face. There are just too many particulars we don't know that we'd really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Dunan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua. I have a bit of an idea. Can I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome. Understood. We'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Oh, and about the party. Preparing the food is going to take some time, so please bear with me. Okay, so that is out in the main area, right? Okay, so we have the cooks. We just have one person we need to go find, which is Mayor Klaus. So, can't go that way. That's where we were before. And I see that the castle has its own private bar slash cafe slash whatever. And another empty room. Again, wish we had a map. Here we go. Estelle, Joshua. Oh, that's Factory Chief Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With mayoral class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Grancel Castle. Cassius's kids to the bone, you are. It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amalthea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Leiston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found him yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry, because we totally got that covered. We will get the Professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. Let's see. Where haven't I been yet? Already went that way. I'm pretty sure I already checked all of these rooms. So I guess that leaves the lower floor? Okay. How about this way? This is just where we were before, isn't it? No, we haven't been down here yet. I thought I remembered this place being an actual dungeon in another game. Okay, so don't go that way. Yeah, I just have a feeling that that'll come up later. You would think that I would know whether or not that'll come up later, considering I've played this game before, but it has been a while. So, where's our other mayor friend? Because that's just the exit, isn't it? Well, at least that special ops soldier was polite. Maybe we missed a room here? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's Dean Collins, right? Oh. Okay, there we go. Ah, Joshua, Estelle, you made it. It's been quite a while. Oh, that is Dean Collins. Dean Collins? You were invited to the banquet as well, sir? I just arrived today via airship from Rouen. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in Liberal. It's only fitting he be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives. That's why you should have Oxford commas. All come together to try solving various problems of state. Wow, sounds big. So all of those guys have been invited here tonight too? No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmor of Rouen was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell. He is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk is of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunan stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. But I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then? I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have a chance.